If you clicked on this for a hypnotic experience with some fun vampire related tropes thrown in, go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Remember to listen to this with headphones, get settled, and close your eyes. Close your eyes and draw your attention to these words. If you are drawn to the vampire theme, you probably have a favorite vampire story. If not a specific story, you can probably think of some classic vampire motifs from movies and TV. Think about a vampire story that you like, a story that you wouldn't mind hearing or watching or reading again. Hold that image of you watching, hearing, or reading this vampire story. We're going to add on to it. Now remember, this is just for fun and we're building a story together. Some stories have power, and we'll get to that in a bit. For instance, the stories you tell yourself about yourself or your life is powerful. But this vampire one, this is just the theme to play with. Now, in this vampire story, imagine that you are a part of it, and the role you play is a heroic vampire. Fill in the details of what that means to you in the story you picked. You have figured out a way to live your vampire life peacefully, using your powers to help others. No matter what the circumstances of the story you picked, you are living according to your current values. Have some fun thinking about what your powers are in this story. Every vampire story is different, so think of at least 2 supernatural powers you would like to have. Now, most vampires have super strength. Let's imagine this power. You can do so by holding both of your arms out in front of you with your palms facing up if you're able, or you can simply picture this scenario in your mind however you like. But if you can, go ahead and hold both of your arms out. And just for a moment, you're out of the story and you're just a normal human being, no superpowers. And in your right hand, imagine someone just put heavy, heavy dumbbells or a brick in your hand. Really sense and feel the weight of it. Keep your focus there on that heavy, heavy weight. And soon, if it hasn't already, that right hand and that right arm will start to lower. And as soon as it lowers all the way down, you can relax both arms and allow yourself to become fully immersed in this story that we're building. Imagine more weight has been dropped into that hand. It feels like a block of cement. Feel gravity starting to push down your arm, and as soon as it lowers, let both arms relax. If they haven't already, allow both arms to drop in 3, 2, 1. Sleep. Knowing that sleep just means relaxing your mind and body completely. Still listening, still focused. Very good. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Take another deep breath in and slowly exhale. One more deep breath in, and as you exhale, sink deeper into your inner world. Good. Now, take yourself back to that image or that feeling of being a good vampire in a story we're building. Really feel your supernatural strength. And imagine that heavy, heavy weight you were just picturing is still in your hand. Without shifting your inner focus, push against that weight and allow your right arm to lift. Imagine the weight in your hand, but notice how it feels lighter and lighter, and you can lift it like it was paper. And as your arm lifts higher and higher, you focus deeper and deeper into this experience. Doing so becomes easier and easier. Once your arm reaches mid-height or somewhere directly out in front of you, hold it there. And on the count of 3, allow your arm and your entire body to relax completely. In 3, 2, 1. Sleep deeper now. Many vampires can fly with their supernatural powers. Imagine yourself taking flight now in your own unique way in this story. Vampires love the nighttime, so even if it's daylight now, picture yourself heading into the night. Maybe you're just flying as you are. Maybe you turn into a bat. Maybe you're flying with your own mind powers. In whatever way you decide, watch the night as you drift and float up over the neighborhood you're in. Fill in the details of how that would feel. Your senses are heightened as a vampire. Everything about this experience is becoming more vivid as you fly further and further. Notice yourself become deeper and deeper relaxed and more comfortable as you soar with the night sky as your friend. Start to come down for a landing on the roof of a nice building, and once you make that landing, allow yourself to sink deeper into this feeling of ease and relaxation. Make that landing in 3, 2, 1. Sleep. Nice and relaxed now. Deeper relaxed. Allowing a wave of pleasant, peaceful relaxation to flow from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. And as you go even deeper, start to experience your heightened senses. Allow your imagination to create a scene around you. Are you in the vampire story you thought of earlier? Somewhere else? What are you seeing? What sounds are you hearing? What does the temperature feel like? Can you feel the air on your skin? You can pick up even more with your senses now. Maybe now you're starting to pick up scents and smells around you. Maybe you're hearing sounds that are an incredible distance away. Notice how the power of your focus can amplify what you experience. When you focus on something that you're seeing, smelling, hearing, or feeling, it comes through incredibly clear. Maybe you can really start to feel that peaceful, calm state that you're experiencing even more now with your senses heightened. And you can direct your focus to that feeling of relaxation. Notice when you put your focus on relaxation, it amplifies that relaxing feeling and it doubles in potency. The more you focus on relaxation, the more you feel relaxation. And the more you feel relaxation, the more you focus on it, allowing you to completely let go. Focusing, relaxing, and playing along, following along with the understanding that hypnosis is something you can allow to happen without any effort. It is almost like you're reading or watching and becoming absorbed in a good vampire story. And in this vampire story, where you are the hero, you start to remember how you became a creature of the night as you look out from your spot on top of this roof. It was always your choice to become this hero. Maybe the backstory is starting to form all on its own in your mind. Or maybe it doesn't matter to you how you got to this point. Maybe what matters is how to best use your powers. You see, in this story as a vampire, you drain out unhelpful beliefs, thoughts, and ideas. And you don't take in those beliefs, thoughts, and ideas. Instead, you are able to neutralize them. You rob them of their power, and in turn, you become more powerful. In the story, you learn this from the vampire who created you after you asked for this gift. After freeing yourself from those unhelpful thoughts and beliefs, you learned from this vampire, your maker. Your maker claims you had this gift within you all along. Your maker is meeting you here on the rooftop. You can feel their presence. If it feels right to you, you can imagine them wrapping their arms around you in a welcoming embrace. You feel a closeness, like the sharing of souls. And when you turn around, you see why. You have the same soul as this person. When you turn around, you see a reflection. Your maker isn't some other person. They are your higher self, the version of you that is at full potential. And in this story, they have some cool superpowers too. You and your higher self are intertwined by eternity, an interdependent relationship, with you learning from your maker and your maker taking direction from your most positive and fulfilling wants and dreams. Your higher self has the power of relaxing your most critical thoughts to accelerate your learning. To experience this, all you have to do is look into your maker's eyes, or in other words, look into your reflection's eyes. As your vampire powers begin to surge, you might even see those eyes change color. And it becomes incredibly fascinating. So fascinating that you can just hold that gaze. Notice an energy start to build. It might feel like a light buzzing or tingling. You can start to feel it in your fingers as they relax. And it starts to move into your hands as they relax. It moves up into your arms and shoulders as all of your muscles loosen and relax. It flows into your chest and abdomen, and you start to feel even more calm and peaceful. You start to hear your maker's thoughts, that quiet voice inside of your mind saying that now, or in a moment, you'll feel so relaxed that you won't want to move. It'll be as if you're completely frozen in place. You remember that you can easily experience any suggestion you would like to experience. Go ahead and take your mind to that place as that peaceful, calm feeling moves into your legs, all the way down your calves and into your toes, deeply relaxed. So relaxed that it is becoming more and more difficult to move. Even if you wanted to, you can feel the weight of every single muscle in your body as you hold your maker's gaze. Notice that peaceful feeling moving up into your neck now and into your facial muscles, relaxing your jaw and the tiny muscles around your eyes. And now it moves into the crown of your head. Imagine this supernatural power flow into your mind, making more space to learn and grow, clearing a path for accelerated healing and inspiring thoughts, until there's just stillness. Profound, peaceful stillness. As you focus on that stillness, try to lift your hand. As you try to lift your hand, the more you focus on the stillness. And the more you focus on that stillness, the more you relax even deeper. That's right. The more you relax, the more difficult it is to lift your hand. Stop trying and just rest in the stillness. Your maker begins to speak inside of your mind. They say that to really get an idea of your powers and how you can use the power of your mind to create your experience, imagine a sunset. You can even conjure up a good memory of yourself watching the sunset. Bring to mind all of the positive feelings, the vibrant colors, the smells and sounds of dusk. This represents the time when creatures of the night begin to awaken while the world is asleep. It represents the time when you awaken while sleeping, the time when you explore infinite and eternal possibilities for yourself. This vision coincides with the word rest. Whenever you hear the word rest during this experience, you return back to this profound, powerful, and peaceful state of relaxation. Now let that image of the sunset go and imagine watching a sunrise. Vividly sense and feel the sun rising inside of your mind and all of the energizing and positive feelings of that. This represents the time when you are consciously aware of your unconscious. You catch all of the thoughts and beliefs that suck the life out of you, and you replace them with helpful, inspiring thoughts. While the vampire is asleep, you are fully alive, living vibrantly with the inner knowing of your power. Whenever you hear the word rise during this experience, you will open your eyes and briefly enter a waking state. And each and every time you rest, you double your relaxation, doubling that sense of peace and strength. Rise. Open your eyes. The sun has risen. Very good. Even though you're experiencing another state, notice that pull as the sun begins to set. That's right. That sense of relaxation is still within you, and you can tap into it at any time, whenever it is helpful to you. And it would be helpful to go even deeper into this hypnotic spell right now, wouldn't it? As the sun begins to set, notice that sense of relaxation pulling you back into the state you were in before. That peaceful, calm feeling. As you start to blink just a little slower, as you begin to enter this timeless state and meet your inner being, your source of infinite wisdom and guidance. Notice the calming pace of your breathing. the pauses in between these words, the ease of this process, how easy it is to just rest. Rest now. That's right. You are powerful enough to create this experience for yourself. Imagine what else you're capable of creating. Each time you enter this state, you go deeper and faster, and you have a more profound experience. Each and every time you enter this state, you go deeper and faster, and you are more easily able to respond to the suggestions you want to respond to, and ignore suggestions that are not helpful or aligned with who you are, even if they are from this voice, even if it's during hypnosis or out of hypnosis or within your own mind. This is your power. So if it is helpful to you to relax even more now, rest. Rest deeper as the night covers, as the night descends, until the sun begins to rise. Rise and open your eyes. Blink your eyes open. Good. Take a deep breath in and out. Look for something red in the room. Rest. That's it. Close your eyes and rest even deeper than before. Your higher self, your maker, your reflection is still standing in front of you, and you are still looking into their eyes, but it's almost as if you drifted off to different places in your mind. Now, they tell you to imagine the most peaceful scene you can think of, where both of you can go to talk. It could be your home, another place or time, or a scene you completely make up. Fill in the details of that scene. Breathe in the air and breathe out any distracting thoughts, and take yourself to that peaceful place fully. Breathe in and out. Notice any peaceful sounds you're hearing, or maybe it's completely quiet. Notice all the things that makes this place peaceful to you. The subconscious doesn't separate reality from imagination, so you can make this place as vivid as you'd like within your emotional body. See your reflection enter the scene with you. They sit down with you and explain that what they are about to tell you is important for the development of your powers. Listen carefully. First, they tell you to rest. Rest now. Your higher self says they've been calling to you for some time to show you how to relax that critical voice that may fog up the path to your inner peace at times. It's that voice that keeps questioning, will I be prepared for what happens in my life? Am I strong enough? Am I capable? Your higher self is here to say yes. Yes, you are. You already know deep down that you are. You are to keep reminding yourself of this, using that sense of profound comfort deep inside. Rest. Say the word rest to yourself. just to hear your own voice say it and to anchor yourself to this state. Very good. Resting in the flow of life. Be here now in this moment of peace and calm, and listen to the following. If it resonates, let the words sink into your being as though it is coming from your most fulfilled, purest form of yourself. There is much more within you than you realize. Because your growth and resolve is important to you, you notice how growth and transformation support all of creation, including you. All of creation, the seen and unseen, supports your ability to find peace and calm during times of transformation and change. Rest, like gentle ocean waves lapping the sand. Within, you are composed and calm, and each day you demonstrate this more and more. You trust the process of life. You trust the flow of life to provide opportunities for growth and learning. You don't need to have it all figured out in order to be a presence of peace and balance. You are becoming what you want to see and experience in the world. You are compassionate with yourself and others. You give energy to the nurturing inner voice within. Rest, dancing with the air like a flickering flame in a fireplace, creating warmth and serenity. Because it is important to you to use the power of your mind for the benefit of yourself and others, you easily find peace during times of transformation and change. You enthusiastically approach life with a constructive mindset, turning your attention to solutions, and so you find yourself navigating transitions smoothly. Rest, sheltered from a gentle rain pattering against the window. You notice your feelings and you ground yourself, learning to thrive through transformation and change. You surround yourself with supportive people and create a peaceful, loving space. Rest, like feeling a crisp, fresh breeze against your skin. You can find calm and composure within you when you need it. You are a peaceful and powerful being. You are learning to find peace in times of transformation and change. Because you understand that stories are just stories. The story about vampires and hypnosis doesn't matter. The perceived level of hypnosis you're in right now doesn't matter. What matters is that you imagine, sense, and feel your inner peace. You are a human being that is in charge of your own story. You reach beyond the unhelpful and outdated stories that no longer serve you. You get to determine the story you tell about yourself. Whenever you need it, the word rest can serve as an anchor, like a recording playing in your mind as a reminder of your resolve. The more you think of this inner peace, the less room your mind has to entertain the opposite. This sense of inner peace is a song stuck in your head. These words will support you, like all of creation does, in being a force for good for yourself and others. Imagine yourself now, living your life and going about your activities with this powerful inner peace within you. Allow yourself to become immersed with all of the details. Good. Say to yourself, I am a peaceful and powerful being. Very good. In a moment, you'll leave your maker and the sun will come up. You'll awaken from this experience and remember that while this vampire story is just that, a story, the power and peace you have within is real. Allow yourself to awaken from this experience at the count of 5. 1, leaving your higher self behind for now, knowing you can always come back when you'd like. 2, easily and gently becoming more alert and aware. 3, you are a powerful and peaceful being. Start to move your fingers and toes, maybe do a little stretch. 4, preparing to open your eyes, feeling wonderful and refreshed. 5, wide awake. 5, wide awake. Thanks for listening. What is your favorite vampire story? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, I'd love it if you could like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe give this a share to anyone you know that is interested in or curious about hypnosis. Until next time, remember to focus, play along, and relax.